it was just there for me when I woke up. But after yesterday morning, it felt like I was in a beehive again with all the activity, laughter, and the exchange that took place. And I was brought up quite a bit on my aunt's farm, and she had a colony of beehives. And her, the laborers that she had on the farm, there were two families that were specifically known for their talent in working with the bees. And I used to stand completely transfixed, watching this man go into a hive, no equipment, put his hand in and bring out the honey, and walk away. You know, we had very strict instructions. We had to stand about 500 meters away.
Yeah.
Because not because of being stung, but because of how much he had to concentrate.
Right. Wow, and that's good, hey?
I can still taste that honey to this day. I've never tasted honey.
Wow.
That's how in tune they were with their world, with the earth. And it was so interesting, you know, that it was just the two families. And it was the men, it wasn't the women.
So, Alison, what came up for me when I heard that also was concentration. Yeah, he had to be very attentive of what he was doing.
And totally aligned, hey, Nikki?
Yes. Yeah, mentally present, you know, attentively. Yeah.
And the love that they had for the bees, the respect.
Yeah. So my word for the day is concentration. Being mentally present and attentive to the specific goal you are trying to complete. And the goal could be a choice or something of what you would like to do today, you know? So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, thank you.
Determination for me is like focus.
Good afternoon, Ian.
Morning, afternoon, everyone. Morning.
Afternoon, Ian. Welcome.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian. Welcome to Honey. Which is kind words are like honey. Sweet to the soul. Connected to determination. Like the determination of a honeybee. Nikki, could you throw your word back in for me, please?
Yes, sure. My word for the day is concentrate.
Thank you. I surrender gifts. Like honey is the bee's gift. A gift. Your gift. Surrendering our gift.
My word is rebuild. Rebuild from a new perspective.
From a new structure. I was thinking with Jesse's words, why is it so challenging for us to recognize that all we need to do in life is to surrender what our gifts are? And part of that is being able to recognize them. So why is it so difficult to recognize them? And it's something that we speak about a lot here, about in a way, the contrast between allowing and force. And in a problem-solving structure, there's a lot more force. And in a creative structure, there's a lot more allowing.
Yeah, yesterday I spoke to my mom. We don't really speak that often, but I phoned her last night to see how she's doing. And she told me she's got COPD, which is like with the lungs. She's been diagnosed with it. And in the past, if she said that to me, it would have lowered my vibration, but it didn't. I just I just felt completely different. Hard to explain.
Well,
But it didn't affect me like it would in the past. Because I'm not going to allow that to lower my vibration. I'll listen to her, I'll support her, but I'm not going to allow it to lower my vibration like I would have before. So yeah, it felt really powerful.
Congratulations then. That is substantial shift and change.
I agree with Alison. Wow. The word comes up for me is self-love, you see. It's not about the other person that you don't love, but it's enough love that you can contain both of them, both of what's coming and what is receiving. You follow? So this is where it's really interesting for you to witness that, because you can stand in your love now. This is a very powerful thing that you've processed and worked on, because it takes practice. This is a practice that you've practiced. Yeah, Ian. So that is giving her the healing that she actually also needs. That you can hold her when she's not at her best. Yeah, when she's really downtrodden and she's just letting it all out there. Yeah. It's nothing personal. You can just hold that space for her, that container, because you're strong enough now. You've always been strong enough, but now you are really, truly in your strength and your beauty. So I love you for that. I love you for that. Thank you.
I love that you brought beauty in, because I don't know that there are many things that are more beautiful than people being able to be in all of what they truly are. radiates from us.
By being honest, like you're not supporting her in the victim role.
Exactly.
I just felt the difference within me because the past me would have let it affect my vibration, but it just didn't. It just like bounced off me. It was just like, yeah. I was able to listen, but not let it get to my heart.
And an opportunity, Ian. She's invited you into an opportunity to co-create a new reality with her, a new relationship with her.
That's it. Beautiful. That's it.
And you have the capacity to lead there.
Talk about powerful.
Yeah, it's all about creating something brand new with her.
Yes. Solid. Yeah, that's right.
Can we see it all as
Yes.
gifts?
Amen to that. Yes.
Could we see it all as gifts?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, you're the gift. You are the gift. Yeah. Yeah. You came into this world, you were a gift. You grew a body. Wow. Look at that. Yep.
We just forget what a gift.
That's it. And that heart of yours. Man, oh man. It doesn't even have to speak because it's showing it. It's demonstrating it. And when you can show and demonstrate that heart that is pure intention of loving, serving, kind, generous, spontaneous, funny, playful. Wow.
I had,
What a gift
one-to-one.
you are. My God, Ian, what a gift you are.
Ebony really helped me. I had a call with Ebony. We had a one-to-one call. And she told me that I've got the master code and in my heart for love.
Oh my God, gee, thank you.
We had I had a light activation, body activation with her, and she told me that I've got the code and for unconditional love, universal love in my heart, and that's why it's my heart's so powerful. Yeah. And she told me that one of my purposes is to love myself. And because I've got the master code and in my heart, it's going to ignite self-love in others. Yeah. And it was a really beautiful session.
Yes. Yes, Ian. Yes. What a treasure. Wow. What a beautiful treasure you are. You are one of a kind. My goodness. Very, very grateful for you. And I mean that. I'm very grateful for you. Not just because you've given it to your friend, but you've given it to me. And nobody could ever explain that, because it's me, my internal of what I've experienced, my heart, my this, my that, you know. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, wow.
And
yeah.
You really stand up to your name, Ian. Because your surname means knowledge, leadership, fairness. That's why I choose the fairness for my work for today, in honor of you.
What is the word of the day? Sorry, for you?
Fairness.
What?
Fairness.
What?
Fairness.
I wrote it.
Let me see. I am not looking at the chat box. Let me see what's going on here. Fair. Yeah, fairness. I got it. Yeah, cool. Beautiful hair. Okay, I got it. Cool. Thanks. You know what's also beautiful, that you always think it's gonna come in a certain way, in a certain look that you have, yeah, and it comes in a completely different form and shape, and you think, oh my goodness, who would have known? Hey, it's coming like this. Who would have known? But you will know. Yeah. So when this happens, you get to say, wow. Wow. Yeah.
Ebony also said to me, which I already felt anyway,
that
I chose to have lipodystrophy because so I can learn to love myself. It's not just a surface level love, it's a deep love. So I can break the mold like society says you have to be this way, you have to be that way, so I can
Yeah,
break them up.
yeah,
And so I
yeah.
can love myself as not just surface level. Like if you love yourself for your looks or love yourself for
Yeah.
money, it's not just a surface level love. And she said I chose that because if I learn to love myself, other people are connected to me and it's going to ignite loving them. Yeah, she said it's like an universal love I have. That's my gift. And yeah, it's beautiful.
Wow. I'm not surprised. The same. I'm not surprised. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
I'm sharing it
just,
here, but I wouldn't share it with others. But yeah, I feel like sharing it in this space.
it's beautiful, man. I'm just so thankful for that because beautiful. Just beautiful. That's it. It's beautiful.
And that's why I chose to be gay as well, to break the mold in terms of what love is.
There's it. Yeah. Very interesting, that one. Yeah. Wow, it's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. But there is a lot of people doing this work. This journey of awareness, of consciousness, of intentions, of just being and making what choices in treating. So in the gay community, there are also a lot of people working in this, and it's actually quite interesting because I have a lot of clients, a lot of relatives even that are gay, and I can tell you back in the day how they were treated was just despicable. It was just not even human. It's disgraceful. But what is interesting, how things have progressed, and the same people that I know where they are now is beautiful. They're in beautiful relationships, and they've even adopted children. It's just like, you follow what I mean? It's like they got their lives. Yeah, they found their lives. And they found lives to share with each other in a way that they can feel there's no shame and guilt here. There's nothing than our lives, and our lives matter. Our lives matter. That's it. And I think that's really beautiful how things have progressed in that way, because it's very close-minded people, and much brainwashed. Most is brainwashed, because it's just it's just, if you think and look at what is love, just in general, how we treat one another. You love one another, because when you love one another, you love yourself. As you love yourself, you can love one another. But we are loving others with conditions. We are not loving with one another as we love ourselves. No, we're looking at others as a judgmental point of what we are not having and what we are missing and what we fear. But we can't look within ourselves. We rather point our finger and say, that person. But when you look at that person, you got to know that you are actually judging you, because I am part of you. We are 12-dimensional here. We are not here just in the body. We are higher. So when we want to be able to show some sort of example, we got to rise above and allow consciousness, our higher self, to bring down the information of how we're going to behave and how we're going to interact and talk to each other. So that's very interesting when you talk about self-love, because that is basically what love is. And anyone that's not demonstrating that is not love. They are not love. That's love.
And if someone can't accept accept me,
Yeah.
including my sexuality. They're not meant to be in my life if they can't accept the whole of me as I am.
Amen.
They're not
That's
meant
it.
to be in my life, so I just send them off with
That's
love.
it.
You're not
That's
meant to
it.
be in my life, and that's okay.
That
I wish you love. I wish you happiness. Goodbye.
that is really, like, when we talk about the predominant creator, that's you. You're the creator now. You are who you are. You decide who and what is coming into your life now. Yeah. You're not some, walk over, throw your trash on me and then leave me, and then, yeah, I've got to deal with your mess. No. No, you got your self-love boundary. They're up there saying, love you. I love you. But I ain't going to have that. That's not going to happen. That's when you got to have that self-love and say, no, that's a boundary. You've crossed that. When you cross that boundary, then you show yourself and you show all parts of yourself that you mean business. Because once you allow that to go once across, that's it. Then you say, well, me Kiokia, I'm lukewarm. It's like you can do whatever now, you can come whenever. No. That's self-love. And that's what you've given to yourself. And that example came very clear when you went to that men's group. There was a lot to learn from that men's group.
Yeah, that was really challenging.
learned.
That was really challenging. There's another one in October that I'm going to, because I went, when the one I went to in June was quite challenging because it wasn't malicious, it was just part of the men's group, and I felt a lot of judgment from my manlyhood, and I had a lot of stuff, inner child stuff coming up. But there's one on the 14th of October that I'm going to go to because I just want to see how I'll react to it if it happens again. I want to, so yeah,
That's beautiful.
I'm going to go back.
Yeah, very brave.
But yeah, that was hard. I had like a 6-week purge, like feeling of childhood emotions.
Yeah. I mean, when you told the story, I even processed it. Like, whoa, I went, whoa, that's something. That was a great share. Thank you for that. It's big.
It made me realize that when I went there, because the guy, we had to, I'll say it for everyone else, the guys that weren't here, Heinz and Steve. I went to a men's group in June. It was a really nice men's group. It was healing in the masculine. And we were asked to do some activities, and it involved being honesty and sharing how you felt about the other man. First, when you first see someone, how you feel. So we were asked to walk around in a circle, and we were asked, put your hand on the guy you have the most resistance to. Put the hand on the guy gives you the most fear, and it was a couple of stuff like that. And a couple of guys put hand on me. And one guy said he had fear on my appearance, which brought up a lot of stuff because I was so in my heart during that event, and it made me realize people are not seeing my heart. And I realized that I had the wound of not being seen. So it helped with that. And then there was another guy that said he had a resistance to me because you can tell I have health issues. And during the event, he couldn't even look me in the eye. He couldn't look me in the eye. I said hi to him, he completely ignored me. He couldn't look me in the eye. But I realized that nothing to do with me. When he looked at me, he could see health issues and he's scared of becoming ill himself because he's a runner. He shared that he's a runner and he's very active. So looking at me brought the fear out in him that he might become ill one day. It was nothing to do with me. So yeah, that's basically the men's group that I went to. Yeah. But it brought up a lot of inner stuff for me to feel through.
So Ian, what came to me with this is how the difference between how far we can see, symbolically speaking, when we're coming from everything that we are, as opposed to when we're kind of cut off and only able to loop between the self-conscious and the unconscious. Because when we can do what you could do with your mum and see what you could see was happening with this other man, there was a difference between the two experiences, and the difference that you were seeing was, for me, is how limited and how expansive and powerful we can be in our vision when we include all of us. In other words, when we're fully aligned. As Nikki was talking earlier too. Because you can see what the other person is seeing. And of course, some of that is presuming, but a lot of it is pretty accurate. Might not be everything, but what you see is mostly there. And as Jessie used to say, you can only see as far as you've gone yourself.
I'm grateful for them guys because saying that to me, it brought up a lot of old body issues and a lot of old feelings, which I suppressed, and it helped me to release it. So I'm actually grateful that they shared that because it did help me. At first, it was painful, but it has helped me. I am grateful for them for sharing that. Yeah.
The beauty of them being able to express their feelings without judgment, right?
Oh, I did feel judgment. Like I haven't felt that judged since I was 15, but I'm grateful because it helped me release all them feelings from when I was a 15-year-old. So I'm gonna go back at the 14th of October because I want to see if someone says something like that again. I want to see how I feel this time around. So I'm gonna go back and see how I feel. Yeah. And if anything comes back up again, I'll just refeel it and it will, it's a blessing. So yeah.
So you experienced their judgment. But
I just felt it. Like
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but you didn't judge them. And in not judging them, you could see beyond. Morning, Pascal.
Good morning.
Good morning, Pascal.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
How we doing?
Yes. Good morning, Pascal.
Good morning.
Yes. How are you doing? What's
I'm
happening
good.
on your side of the world?
I'm a little tired.
Oh, a little tired, are we? Oh, those muscles didn't. It's working. It's still tired from 2 days ago.
Yeah, there's
She
that,
gave me
but
a
then
whipping. She gave me a whipping, Pascal.
yeah, there's that, but there's also like I don't know why, but like I was inclined
tell
to
us.
watch like Star Wars. I
Oh,
never
Star
watched
Wars.
Star
Oh
Wars.
my God, how cute.
I had
Yes.
resistance to watch Star Wars, and then like all of a sudden I was like, I don't know where I heard it, but like, you know, there was like profound stories. I was like, okay, I'll
Yes.
start watching it, and I'm already at the fourth episode. You know,
Wow,
I've
look
been
at you.
watching
You're
it like
quite fast.
yeah.
You're going to the movies
Yeah.
fast. You're going to it
Yeah.
fast, eh? Yeah.
Back and forth. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I share something about Star Wars just because it's fun? My
Uh-huh.
hairdresser loves Star Wars. Like she's a maniac. I'm no joke. So now Halloween's coming up. And she's really getting her costume ready. You know, her costume for the party.
Yeah.
She goes to every year. She goes to a party, or she does a party, and we all get dressed up. I mean, she goes all out. Like, I mean, but she's a Star Wars theme. You know, she's always. And so yeah, it's so classical because we all gotta like dress up as a member of Star, like whatever character you want to come as. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting this coming Halloween. Not that I do like Halloween, because I rest the peace, dead. I love you, but I'm not here to play around with the dead. But as a fun treat, come on, nothing wrong having a little gathering and dress up party and have some fun where our kids are having fun too. You know, at the same time, I think that's the best party ever. When I can go to a party and like then I know that my boy, he's doing something fun too. You know what I mean? Because Halloween is like, in our neighborhood we go like crazy. It's crazy time. It's like everyone's out and everyone's going into each other's homes, you know.
Right.
And just getting candy for the candy. It's nothing if you like it or you don't like it, if you celebrate it, you don't celebrate it. There's no meaning to Halloween. Yeah. It's just candy. It's candy. It's fun. Let's go. Yeah. Fun. And so the children get up, and they make a plan to get together. Who's gonna come to so-and-so's building? Yeah. And then our doorman has to say, okay, put your name on the list there. Put your name on the list because children are coming for candy. And they need to know they can come on, and knock on your door. Yeah. Gotcha. Interesting, hey? Yeah, it's so interesting.
Yeah, I was wondering like how it works in like high-rise building, right?
Right. And they're going up and down with the lifts, eh? Up and down. They've got screaming children, screaming now because they're full of sugar, running here like it's no one's business. Sugar degree, like woo. And they're running up and down, but they're allowed to. Yeah. They're allowed to.
Yeah. It's their day.
It's their day. It's their day, man. Nothing stops them, hey? They will do it from the time as it starts at 5 o'clock right up to 10 o'clock at night. Oh, yeah. And parents obviously are monitoring, all the time because they have to sometimes, with the little ones. The little ones are so cute. Oh, my God. They come in and they're like, candy, please. But why I say that, it's just, it's what I feel about gathering and being around other people, that you can share your treats, your tricky treats, your little sparkle of the day. This is what happened to me, And yesterday, I got to say with Ian and with Pascal coming in now, it's just beautiful because I'm sitting with my friend Karina. And it was beautiful to sit with her because there's a common interest, of course, that I thoroughly enjoy being with. And then what happens with this, we actually attracted another person called Monica. And she came and she just started talking to us, and we started talking to her. Go, okay, yeah, cool. And she said, oh, do you like skin products? And Karine and I said, oh my goodness, we've got an event coming up, and we actually were thinking about all the skin products and like all these things that girls need. And she comes up and says, oh no, my dear, I work for the best Swiss company. Would you like some samples? Oh yes, please. We would like some samples. She goes up to the apartment because she lives right behind where we were sitting. Not far here, right behind us. She goes up to, Karine and I were just talking and having a good time. And she comes down, and let me tell you, my dear, it was like a goodie bag. I could not believe what she was giving. It was too good to be true. The woman came with a goodie bag. I'm talking serum, I'm talking moisturizer, I'm talking toner, I'm talking the works, my dear, and not just samples, little mini like bottles, okay, that cost thousands, thousands of dollars. Oh no, we got it for free. So Karine and I look at each other and go, oh wow, we're going to enjoy this mask tonight. That is what you can attract. That is what you are. That's the magnet that you are. And wasn't it good that Pascal could be able to be in a place where he could give somebody else that is very professional. She knew exactly what she was doing, but it was just the energy. And once he could live in that and just say, it's okay. You, my dear, we're going to have it good today. And it was good. That's the power there of energy. Energy is everywhere. Energy is everywhere. Everywhere you go is energy. We are energy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very, very
that's
beautiful.
all there is to it.
That's it. And to allow it to be and allow it to just express itself, it is the most beautiful thing ever. And that goes right down to your little boy, Kai, that you shared with us. That's living.
Yeah.
That's living. So thank you. I love that. Cheers.
Tying it back to Ian's story, his gathering, his authentic gathering. And the breakthroughs that are possible.
God, my God, that's it, Jesse. Oh my God, Jesse, that's it. Like that rings through my whole body now, from the top of my head right down. Oh my God, that is so incredibly powerful. That words like that come out that can heal straight away. For years and years and years and years of going through things. And you get to this place and you can hear that from someone else that you can say, wow, hold the tension, hold the space. Could judge, could judge easily. But yes, you hold the space. And that we can accept, that we can experience this now today. Hold on just a little longer. That's it. Yeah, just a little longer. Yeah, with no expectations, with no judgment, with just no nothing, asking for, just knowing that we just here just to say it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Oh my God. Like everything's just falling away from me now. Like it's just what I needed to hear. And then I can hear that also. It's just incredible because I can feel the perfectionist in me can just, it's been a lie. It's just a whole illusional in my head, how I had to be, how I had to, what I had to say. It was not me because I was so trapped to be perfect, because I wanted that love for myself, not for anything else, just for myself. That authentic, just stand in the mirror and look at myself and say, yes.
Don't we all?
Yeah, right? It's just beautiful.
And when we cannot find it outside of ourselves, then we have to reflect on ourselves and find it.
And punish ourselves. Don't forget punish. Because that's what it was. Self-punish. Yeah, until you had to realize, what are you saying to yourself? Who is this saying it? Firstly, who is this? Who is this saying that you are not enough? Who is saying that? That you're not worth love, that you're not worthy enough. Who said that? Who is this voice that you hear when you close your eyes? And we can practice it if you want to practice it, just for a quick little humor thing. Close your eyes, if you don't mind. Just close your eyes.
Yeah, I'll use my third eye.
Okay, no third eye. Close your eye. Just close it. Shut it. Shut it. Shut it down. Shut all things down now. And in your mind, say this: I am powerful. No voice in your mind 3 times. I am powerful. I am powerful. I am powerful. Yeah? Yeah? All right. You can open your eyes now. If your eyes were closed or your eyes were open, doesn't matter. Either way, if you did the exercise, because it is an exercise, everything's exercise. So if it's exercise, we ask ourselves, who is that voice? Who is that voice? Because you didn't say it. It didn't come out of your mouth. So who is that? Anyone? Hello? Yeah. Who is that voice? Who is that?
That was your voice.
You think? Is that what you think?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
It was my internal voice, I think.
Your internal voice, yeah.
Yeah. Non-verbal voice.
It's a good question to ask. Who is speaking to me now?
Resistance blocks breakthroughs.
Oh, that's good.
Authenticity heals.
Is it? Is it, my dear?
So majority of people would answer Nikki. Hey, I said that.
Woo! Let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Love you guys. It's good.
And whatever your answer is, you will defend it. You'll hold it. You'll stake it. Some will hold it tighter, some will be loose with it. Some will allow a breakthrough to come through, others won't.
That's why everything, that's it. Oh my God.
It's not, it's our own authenticity that creates the breakthroughs.
Oh, come on.
Someone else's helps facilitate the space, that's all. But it's the authenticities for us, not for anyone else.
That's it. Oh my God. We are on something now. We are on something now. We are going now. We are on, whoa, we are flying now. Let me tell you. We are flying, quantum flying here right now. Shifting is absolutely happening. That's why every experience that we experience is exactly what we need to experience in allowing to know that it's nothing personal. This is very powerful.
It's nothing personal, but it's a gift.
It's a gift. Is it? My God, it's a gift. This is why when you look back and you say, oh my goodness, all the things that you felt, when you look at it, it was actually the gift. It is in the hard times, in the trialing times, in the real discomfort times, in the times where we are truly just like, yeah, out of our minds, like just like, what is this? This is the gift that's coming to unfold. Wow. It's just the most beautiful place to be. I can tell you this is the most beautiful place to be. But as you're going through the hard times, it is what you're going through. It is painful. Absolutely. There's no question. But through that pain, we pursue. We just persistently just knowing already in the pain. Oh my God. There's a determination, the gaining of that, the strength that you get from that, the knowing of when, what, and feeling. Wow, it's just explosive. So when anything comes now, it's almost like, yeah, you can contain it. There's nothing to defend anymore. It's just seeing it for what it is. Accepting for what it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what's that, Ian?
I was going to say, like, drawing a men's group, it was a gift because they were showing me while I was still judging myself. Because if I wasn't still judging myself, I wouldn't have felt the feelings I felt. So they gifted me. Their gift was showing me while I was still judging myself. And they allowed me to feel that with their authentic honesty. They allowed me to feel where I was judging myself. So yeah, that was a gift.
You know, the wonderful thing about the premise here, as Craig gave us very clear in his understanding, and just in everyone else, it's the gifts. It's the gifts. Uniquely gifted. I have not what you have, but I do have what I want to have in you. Ow, feel that? Ooh, baby, it's hot. I'm on fire. I'm ready to go. Genius. Pure genius, yeah. Pure power. Your greatness. The greatest love that you can give is you. You are unique. You are a gift. And with that determination and consistency of pushing through, there must be something better or something more than what I'm experiencing. Because spirit wants to experience it all. You are not trapped. You are not stuck. Because you live in a body that others do not approve or accept in society. It's all illusional. All of this is illusional. Trust me, even your fear is illusional. When you think I would never do that, and you go, I did it. Oh, is that what it was? Yes, that's what it was. And just like Carl goes through his little baby stages, he's going through his baby stages. It's baby steps, baby. It's baby steps. No matter how much a great father that Kai has, he still has to go through the baby steps. But he's got you, my dear. You. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's all I can say. You. My dear. Nah, it's happening to me. That's all I can say. It's happening to me. And this is what I have asked for many, 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 many years, maybe. But I had it. I did have it. I knew that. But now, you've given it to me. You have given it to me, Ian. You have given it to me in such a way that I can now go, I'm flying with rainbows and unicorns. And this is not illusional. This is my creation as a creator. And I soar with you. Man, your spirit, I soar with you. And wherever you go, I'm going. Oh, absolutely. I'm staying close. Oh, yeah, I'm staying very close to you. If that's through Facebook or messages or coming to New York or wherever you go, I tell you, you are a gift that I give to myself. Yes, my dear. What a gift. What a gift. It's all worth it. Because when you can change somebody's life just by being you, that's what you came here for. You didn't come for anything else. Yeah.
Sorry, Nikki, I missed half of that. Someone was at my door. A delivery.
Oh no, that's okay. I'm glad you had a delivery. Deliveries are coming by the bundle. Trust me. Get ready. You just get ready for that delivery, my dear. Deliveries are gonna come, and it's gonna come, and it's gonna come. But you know what? You're being prepared. No, you are so determined now. My God, my God, my God, you can hear it from the mountaintops. Yeah. And who would have expected? Who would have known? But you. Because of you. Your persistency. Your heart. Your heart. God, the universe, does not look at you, but looks at your heart, your intentions, your motives. Doesn't matter who's right or wrong here.
I'm not really doing anything. I'm just being myself.
Yeah, baby, that's what I mean. Just that love that's a magnet. That love that you cannot refuse. That love that is so unconditional that it's almost like you can melt in your presence. Because it's going to be your presence that's going to speak. It's your energy that's going to speak now. Yeah. But you have to get to that place where now you can soar with that. So whoever comes along with you is going to fly. You're going to let them fly with you. You're giving them the permission to fly with you, to go places, to do things, dance in the rain. To your life, to your demonstration. Every tear that you shed, every lonely moment when you thought you were never going to get out of this. Look at you now. Look at you now. Yeah, look at you now. And a flame twin, a flame twin is something that just connects to you in your heart. And you will just have that harmonious kind of relationships now. There will not be a need to be anything else than be you. Because that is what is the gift that you're giving to others now. And even when you do not have to say anything, you don't have to be anything, but be you. We are going to ride, I don't know, either a boat on the water, or we're going to take you up on the Twin Tower, right on the top, to show you New York. I have things there. I've got things already. I'm planning. I'm planning freaking boat trips. I'm freaking Statue of Liberty. Here we come, my dear lady. Here we are. Well, yeah. This is the real thing. Yeah, it can't get better than this. It doesn't get real than this. This is it. I stamp it. Boom. Done. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being in my life. My God. Thank you.
And thank you to Jessie for bringing us all together.
Listen, man, we never forget. This is the beautiful thing about, this is the beautiful thing about never ever forgetting. Yeah. The appreciation, yeah. The love, the acceptance, the knowing, the gathering. And it became it became a kind of a heart request. And his heart's request was, he doesn't want to do it alone. Is it? And so what does he do? He put it to action. He took the risk. It is a risk, chance. Why not? I don't want to do it alone. I've done it for 3-4 years by myself. Yeah, can only do so much by yourself. But when you get connected with the right source, oh, that's magic. Then magic starts. It's like butterflies, like bees coming to honey. And we all become and find our way with each other. This is why I am where I am today, because of that first knowing. I'm coming into a space where firstly, I'm very thankful for. There's no question. From the day one, yeah? And then following through, and to be able to be here and see the growth and see all that we have brought up to the surface of genius, greatness, and gifts, that we're all unique. We're all unique. We are all whole. We're all one. And that's where we come together. And that's the space he's created. Now, let me tell you, that's an invitation. If that's not love, then I don't know what love is, because I feel it. And I have felt it. I have felt this love. But it was my journey to get to this place. And only I could have done it. There's no one else that could love me the way I could love myself. And accept all parts of me. That was also very shameful of. I had to I had to be that I can be here. It's mind-blowing. That I definitely appreciate, Jessie. That's for sure. As I appreciate it, it's every single person that comes in. Because we're not grading each other yet. It's not grade, like this one's here, this one's there, this one's there. This is all about just coming together. So yeah. It's life-changing. So life-changing. Wow, thank you. So yes.
We're all equals on this call. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And even as Jessie hosts, yeah. He can't have what he has without us. Isn't that interesting? Yes. And he will, and he knows. And that's why he's consistent. Consistent. Every day, consistent. And as he gives of himself and his time to us, as much as we give our time, it is well spent. You can't buy this. It's very, very expensive. But it's also free. So we can come as honey. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, thank you. That's beautiful memory. It's a memory because I met Jessie on a call, on a training call, and I had him as my partner. Yes. Oh my God. And I can remember like it was yesterday. And he came on with a smile on his face. I was nervous as hell. I was like, oh my God, Jessie Holmes. Oh my God. I had to say that in my head. Oh my God, let me just not pee my pants right now because I'm so nervous. I was so nervous. I was shaking. And I, hello. I go, oh, he speaks. And then I just looked at him and his beaming face is beaming at me. And I go, okay, listen, before I foam out of my mouth and look ridiculous, I go, listen, I'm a little nervous, eh? I'm just a little nervous. I just want you to know if I'm being a little awkward, I'm just nervous because I don't know what to do with myself because it's you, Jessie. So he goes, yeah, it's me. Anyway, we did the process. Yeah, we did the process. And what came interested, because when you think that, oh my God, this is like, whoa, can I measure up here? Can I do a real good process? Because I had to give it back to him. As he did the process with me, I had to give the same process back to him. Yeah. So obviously I let him go first. I think I did. No, I did. No, I went first. Yeah. And then I had to do it with him. No, it was me first. He gave me the opportunity to go first. He go, you go first. I go, I go. And then I did it, right? But I did it even with crying. That was a funny, very funny, because yeah, I'm bawling my eyes out. But anyway, beside the point, you get into it. Then calmly, and I could feel it. It was so calm. It was like, what is going, like, whoa. Like it wasn't, I felt there was no need to be nervous anymore. It was instantly guard down. And then I could just open my heart. It was instantly. It was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, now you're becoming human again for me. So then I go, okay, so I've got to interact. I just want a great process. And that's what I said. I just want to have a good process. I just want to leave here feeling really like good and allowing to know whatever I had to process, that it's going to be just exactly how it's going to be. True as living God. As doing the process with me, yeah, wow. Instant shift. Like shift. Yeah. And to me, that's what really excites me, to be in somebody's presence that can do that to me. And it's happening right now. And it's happening every time I come on this call. So it's a beautiful thing how it starts and how the middle or the end. This is now a beautiful understanding. I think that's the best thing I can get myself, is the understanding. Yeah.
Are you saying that you're a little excited, Nikki?
Yeah. And then I was going to mention Craig also, because Craig invited me. Oh, this is another thing that's so bizarre, and how beautiful it ordered me to be here divinely, because my heart, God knew my heart. He knew my heart, maybe in my actions, but he knew my heart. And so, yeah, I go to San Diego, right? And I'm doing this 3-day course, and I'm thinking, okay, cool, let's just experience it. Let's have fun. And I meet Craig for the very first time. And we meet each other in a parking lot after the session. It's dark. There's no sunshine. There's no nothing. He's just like we're standing on the curve and we're talking.
Yeah, it was November.
Yeah, man. And we're talking, and I'm thinking, who's this dude? He's quite interesting. And I liked his laugh, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to see you again tomorrow. This is pretty cool. You go, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And he even wished me well, sleep well. I said, hey, I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight, baby. So I come back. Yeah. And I hear about it, this so-called call that is taken in 5 o'clock in the morning by Jeannie, my other friend that was there. But I said, I know Jessie. I know Jessie. Like, hello. So she says, oh, yeah, okay, but he has a call at 5 o'clock in the morning. I go, oh, but my time will be 8 o'clock. I said, oh, there you go. And so she went on the call that next day. She said, oh, I had to stay up because I was on a call. I go, ah. But that was it. There was no invitation. Guess who gives the invitation? I get an invitation where I come on Friday night. You see how I show up? I show up, baby. I wouldn't have known, and I wouldn't have got that invitation from Craig if I didn't show up. 5 o'clock on Fridays was Jesse's session. And I used to make sure I'm on that most times. And this time I came on, but it was mixed with times, but Craig came on. Craig was there. And Craig said, oh, hi. I go, oh, hi. I was like, oh, yeah, cool. You know what? Right in the end, I was meeting up with my friend. She was going to Paris. A very, very, very important night tonight. And I couldn't be late because, you know, like color. But as Craig was talking, I just knew in my heart, I have to stay here. I'm sorry. This is important. This is more important. Yes, because I knew in my heart I would be on time. I knew in my heart I would be on time because that is what I want for my friend. But for right now, I needed to hold that and realize that this, wow. And as we were talking, it was just like, what is happening here? Literally, am I here? Like, am I hearing what I'm hearing? Like, wow, am I feeling what I'm feeling? My heart was just explosive. It was just, and I was so excited that I actually thought I'm going to scare him off. I'm actually going to scare this man off. He's going to think I'm nuts. He's going to think I'm crazy. But I was just so intrigued.
Were you worried about scaring me off?
Yeah, I was
Really?
Yeah.
You
And
didn't know me very
then,
well, did you?
no, and then after, as we come into the end of this session, because it felt like it was a session for me, so much information was coming that I was like, woo! I'm glad I'm going to meet up with my friend that I can just celebrate this, because it was like a party. We were having a party together, and yeah, it was just amazing. A strange, like, I was like, whoa! And then it said to me, there it comes. Are we ready? Nikki, I invite you to come. But he invited me. Invitation. That was the invitation. That was a VIP invitation right there. Come. And I didn't even question that, am I gonna go, or should I write it in my, my diary and my, no. I knew instantly. Instantly, I said, yes, I'm coming. I'll be there.
Little do you know. I've been manifesting a lot of really intense, crazy women into my life in the past year. You're one of them, Nikki.
There was a key word. Nikki spoke about it, and she was timid. She was reserved. She was under pressure, right? Wanting to be heard, but afraid to speak. And now she stands and delivers her power. I honor that. I honor that breakthrough by being authentically alive. And You faced your resistance. Nobody else can. You faced your breakthroughs. Nobody else can. You facilitated your breakthroughs, your actions. It's fun to watch.
It's really fun to interact with.
You know what's so beautiful about that is, you know, I had another session with Jessie, and Annette was also on there, and somebody else had, name can't come up to me. I think it was, doesn't matter. It'll come to me. But what came up with that was when we were going through a process that was very deep. It was a very deep process, and it was very, very interesting because, yeah, it really revealed what it was. And also to let go. That was the whole process of what we were experiencing. And I'm just saying, for what comes up when Jessie said, I hear that you're beautiful. And when the host that was actually not really the host, but the person that was taking us through the process says, why would you say that? Because that's the obvious. And then he said, and these were the words he said, because you had to hear it from a man. She had to hear it from a man. And what Jessie has just revealed,
wow,
was what he revealed and showed me. I needed to hear it from a man. My God, my God, my God, thank you. This is a gift that is unfolded now for me, that I have that permission that's given, unconsciously or consciously, doesn't matter. It is in this now moment that I heard it from a man. Cool. So when we talk about when it was and when it started, I knew in my heart where I needed to be. And when you listen to your heart, it will never steer you wrong. It will never steer you wrong. That is the core of who you are. And so I thank you this morning, as I thank you in that time in the session. So I heard it from a man. Thank you. Yeah. And what I love about is I can say, I love you. I love you. Yeah. Now that is what we're doing here right now. This is who we are now. And that is the best. That's the best. Delivered and sealed. I don't need to open that envelope anymore and wonder. Or wish or desire even, to be honest. That's beautiful. Yeah. So that's, thank you. To really see me, that's really seeing me for me, my spirit, not my body, not my face, not whatever titles people give one, that you see me, and be seeing me is bringing out forth the best in me. Because the feminine and masculine, we need each other. And I am ultrally feminine. I know this. But I also had a God that had to stand and realize, wait a minute, yeah, I've got to test the waters. And it's important. But when you know you can float,
Yeah.
and you can just lie there and just be at ease and just allow your body just to float in the water. I know that
Are you
you're
saying,
safe.
Nikki? Are you saying that
God.
your
Yeah,
deep beauty has been seen
yeah, the
and
real
acknowledged?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Craig.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sweet, isn't it?
Sweet as honey.
Yeah,
Sweet
there's that
as
honey
honey.
word again.
Yeah, the honey, baby, the honey. Bring on the
Yeah.
honey. More honey,
Yeah.
more honey. It cannot, it's just, and in that, it's just flowing. So yeah, it's pretty sexy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it's extremely valuable
It's
to
sexy.
all of us.
Structure
Too.
is a little sexy, you know. This new
Yeah, it
structure
is.
is sexy, yeah.
Well,
I
it's
quite
part of
like
it.
it. It's structure. Oh, structure's the new sexy, baby. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
Mm.
It's all built into your 3 Gs.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
And what are those again? Those 3 Gs.
The gifts, the
That's
genius,
it. Let's go.
and the greatness.
Let's go. Amen to that, and amen and amen.
Yeah.
Beautiful, hair.
Been there all the
Wow.
time.
Being there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So much respect.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. 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 And we've come to see that in each other.
Yeah. So much
Just
love
by
and
being here
respect.
and spending time together. Yeah.
Just a little longer. Just a little bitty longer. Yeah. Yeah. Just a little bitty longer. Just hold on. There's a lifesaver. That
More,
lifesaver's
please.
coming. More, please. Trust me. You ain't gonna be drowning in this water. No. You're gonna be floating. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
man.
helped me put into words what I couldn't, not what I couldn't put into words, but what I was feeling, that people seeing the beauty within. Yeah, that's what my soul's been looking for. So thank you for that. You just helped me to see what I've been looking for.
Yeah.
What my soul's been craving. People to
Yeah,
see the beauty
man.
within. The beauty within my heart. Not the
Yeah.
body, not the face, not the hair, not my name, the beauty within.
Yeah.
And you guys have gifted me with that, so thank you.
Yes.
Just the beauty of your essence. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
Seeing each other for who we really are. Past all the bullshit.
Seen without the filter.
Not seeing it all, feeling. Because it's a feeling, you can feel the essence, you can feel the vibration of people, you can.
Yeah.
See past the bullshit that we have put in our way, the filters that we've put in our way, because we thought that was the safe way to do it.
Yeah. And to stay safe. Let's not forget. I mean, we did go through it. So we also had to learn to be and to be safe, you know, because it wasn't safe. I mean, let's face it, it wasn't safe. So yeah, all these things, you know, of survival, just to survive, just to get through the day. Yeah. So yeah, it's very freeing, very freeing. I love this because it says here, if you don't mind me sharing, surround yourself with dreamers and the doers, the believers and the thinkers. But most of all, surround yourself with those who see the greatness within you, even when you don't see it yourself. You see, what I see in myself is now I see in myself in Jessie. Because it's a mirror reflection. And this is the beauty of realizing relationships. It's a mirror reflection. So there's nothing to fix here. It's just to go within and say, we are whole here. There's wholeness. There's divine peace where we can have a resolution here. We do not have to fight. And I mean, when I say you can disagree, to agree also, it's okay. But just that level of respect. The respect. Yeah. And so, yeah, it brings so much peace and will give you peace. Because there's nothing than being always on the defense. Because you literally wounded. It's a pain, it's a hurt, you know, that you don't even know why, and then it comes up. But that's the beauty, I think, with things that come up now. You can really just say there's nothing to judge on, than just what is there that I need to know, that I can love the way I want to love, wholeheartedly, not half of me, wholeheartedly, that I can be present. Knowing I got obligations, knowing I got commitments, knowing people need certain things from me, I understand. But in this moment, I'm all here wholeheartedly. And for me to give my heart like that, yeah, that's.
Yeah. Everything, absolutely everything gets resolved when we draw the greatness out of each other.
Is it?
It's just how the way it works. So it's not about intentionally trying to resolve anything.
No.
What it's about is actually drawing the greatness out of each other, bringing it to the surface so it can be seen. And everything else kind of fades off into the distance.
Yes.
When that's going on.
Yes.
Becoming the best version of oneself by bringing out the best in others.
Yes. That's Hans, eh? Yes, Hans.
Yeah.
I know your voice, Hans. I know your voice. There's no confusion there with me. I know your voice. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know. See, when you hear it, it's the hearing part. I'm sorry, Hans. Sorry about that. Yeah, you go, Hans.
It's been really interesting hearing your walk down memory lane today.
Say that again?
it's been real interesting hearing your walk down memory lane today.
Amen to that. That's
but
right.
your road trip to here, so we don't have to ask about how you got here. You actually told it over the day, over
Oh my God, isn't that interesting? Yes. And just like Ian was so kind enough to share his story about the men's group, that the other people that weren't here could hear and give them understanding. Because you see, knowledge is one thing, but there's not enough understanding. Yeah,
that's the difference.
A lot of knowledge, but there's not enough understanding. And we're giving understanding here. This is a beautiful thing, even behind our word of the day.
It's sharing and no more hiding, because we're only hiding from ourselves.
Yes, yes, yes. It takes a lot of courage. It does take courage. But courage, you do it because you're doing it, because that is what you're doing, even no matter how it feels, because it can be very fearful. You know what I mean? But you do it with courage. Courage is doing it with fear, as so to speak. Yeah. So we're warriors, yeah, my dear. In different shapes and forms, we are all warriors.
That was your word the other day, heart warriors.
Yes, yes, exactly. Thank you, Hans. Thank you for the remembering.
Morning.
And Pascal's on his path. They're walking, walking with his dog. In his power. Yeah. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
My word today is energized.
Oh, Lord, thank you, God Almighty. Yes, I feel that. Energized. I'm so energized now. I don't even need to take anything now to you know. And I only had 1 cup of coffee this morning, just that you know. She only had 1. Usually she has a couple. And I don't need. This is just like rev me up now, man. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so excited. You know what's beautiful? Because you can see the ancestral breaking. It's breaking. It's breaking. And we are breaking through. Just like Pascal as a father, just like Jesse, just like Craig, like all of us, yeah? This is the new structure. This is the knowing and the forgiving of allowing to say, thank you. You only knew what you knew. Yeah. But it was for me to walk through it, because I know that everything it's divine. It's coming. I don't need to know when it's happening. You just go through, keep going through. Yeah. And so you see Pascal, just giving example, Pascal, because he's got a baby, right? His fathers, right? Bought this child as he comes through Pascal, right? Come many generations, this little baby. Many patterns, many things of tradition, many things that even Pascal can remember about his father being a builder and everything like this and blah, blah, blah. And what has this come to? That he speaks to his child, not as baby talk. He talks to it like it is. Because everything teaches you. So when you think it's a baby, don't mistreat it like a baby, because it's not a baby. Yes. It comes in a baby form. But when you speak into the heart of it and you speak into the life of it, whoa, this little boy is going to grow as a giant. He's a giant already. This is what we're bringing into this now moment. The knowing.
We're all humans.
Yeah, man. We're all human.
Yeah, he's my little
That's right.
Yoda.
Amen to that. I'm quite I wouldn't say like, no. It's just like you would think, oh wow, only if I could have been spoken like that as a child. My father could speak to me like that. Yeah, my mother could have spoken to me like that. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, and you hold on to that and you think, only if I had that. Yeah, only if I just had that. Oh man.
Well, you have us now.
So, yeah, but that's the beauty, right? That's what you see. It's happening. It's not in your mind. It's happening. You're witnessing it. You're seeing men be men. They got hearts. They're heart-centered. They're doing their best. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, I got to mention this too. I've been coming to realize this especially over the last few weeks, is that in this group, I'm experiencing relational dynamics, like interrelationships, like I've never experienced them before in my life. And yeah, like it's a whole new relationship dynamic that's kind of emerging out of what we're doing here. And that is so valuable and so fruitful. And what's interesting about it to me is that I'm taking that skill that I've learned in here and I'm applying it to other people in my life. And it's quite it's quite profound, the difference that it's making. You know, and that's so I'm applying it to new relationships with people that are new to me, but I'm also applying it to relationships that I've had for a long time. And
beautiful,
yeah, exactly. And it's kind of revolutionizing all of them.
It's so beautiful.
So yeah, so I'm really, really grateful.
Yes, thank you.
For
Me
that.
too.
Yeah.
And
new relational dynamics.
Yeah, and isn't it interesting, Craig, that even in the last relationships, you know, that has been years, isn't it interesting that they come back and it's new? Same person, but it's new. There's newness because you are new. Because you are open. Yeah, your heart is open now. Yeah, and it scared it scared you to open your heart.
Yeah,
it did. You were petrified. You
were
really scared.
Yeah,
that's where the bravery comes in. You know, and knowing that you're very in touch with your feminine, and that is why I have so much. Oh, I just like, whoa, I know that much. So it's like, whoa, this is incredible to be in. So it's like very empowering, and very like, whoa, like, wow, I have got no words for this. So it's just a feeling. Oh, and when you get that feeling, you honor it. You just honor it. It's like, yes, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
But
it's interesting that this is coming up today.
Yeah.
Because I happened to.
Yeah.
What didn't happen to? I mean, it just kind of came up. I watched a documentary with Maureen, my buddy that I walk with every day. This documentary was Brené Brown.
Oh yeah.
So, you know,
the
I mean, you got to be, you got to be vulnerable to be brave.
Ooh,
in fact, vulnerability is the creative structure. Yeah. It's all vulnerable. It's all it's all open. It's all open. It's all extremely daring. It's you know, it's non-protective. Like there's no armor in it. It's just, it's like full exposure.
And you remember when you said, yeah, Craig, remember when you said about strength?
Yeah.
That in your weakness, you are strong. You know, in your weakness, we are strength.
Yeah. Yeah.
When in the
and
world,
I remember a
the
couple
weakness,
days ago, I said too that the power of love is in its intense gentleness.
Hallelujah.
Intense gentleness. Yeah, and that's vulnerability, that's humility, that's putting yourself out there without concern.
Oh my God. You know the white dove, with Chi? He's got the white dove. I think he's got the white dove. I don't know if it's on. But I witnessed the white dove now from you, the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
And it's
just want to add
beautiful.
Something.
Wow.
Thank you for opening my heart. A part of my heart that I haven't been open for decades now. Now it's open again, and all because of this group. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've got a question. It's related to what she said. I've noticed my heart opening more and more and more. But as it's opening more, I'm feeling so much love. It feels like when it's fully open, it feels really overwhelming.
It does,
do you do with the overwhelm? What do you do with the overwhelm? Because it's like the love, it feels so overwhelming, and I just want to, help everyone. And what do you do with the overwhelm? So I'm noticing more and more, and my heart's opening more and more, and it's just getting. When I'm really open, like yesterday, my heart felt really open, and it just felt really overwhelming, and it felt quite vulnerable because, it's hard to explain. But what do you do with the overwhelm?
That's what we interpreted as power.
As tower?
Power. That was our
power.
As a child, right? That's the power. And it's like, we can't be that powerful. So we have to subdue it. We have to go away from it. We have to hide it. I'm not that powerful. But all it is love. So you can see how we can get lost in the translation between the two.
Oh, yes.
So it is it's that interpretation. What appears, Ian, is love and power.
Oh.
So it's how you were responding to it. Yeah, it's like, yes, it's overwhelming for sure, but it'll never take you farther than you can handle.
That's the overwhelmed feeling is power. Thank you. That makes sense.
I feel it. I gotta tell you what Jesse said now is like this, that like, wow, if you really got that, my dear, you're on a journey now. You're on a new journey of real discovery, of real, whatever you choosing to be real for you. Because you ain't fake. No, you can't be fake on these calls, my dear. Because you will be, it just shows. It will just show that you fake. You know what I mean? It's like, this is really the core of it, And that vulnerability that Craig talks about, my God.
Yeah, the reason you're scared of it, Ian, is because you've expressed it before. And it scared the other people, and you saw the reflection of that.
There's it.
Thing is, I've always been really vulnerable. Like, I've always been really vulnerable. I've noticed that about me. I've always been vulnerable.
Yeah.
But maybe I feel like my heart's opening more and more and more and more. Yeah, and the other one maybe it's a bit of fear of being fully in my heart because maybe
Yeah, because vulnerability and power are the same thing.
Amen.
Believe it or not.
Yes.
Makes sense.
I mean, that's the heart of courage.
So maybe it's a fear of being fully in, the fear of being fully in my heart power.
It's being the one that dares to step in the arena.
Is it?
Without any armor on.
Is it? That's right. That's
and
right.
calls out the lions.
Amen. And shuts the lion's mouth too.
Yeah.
And it's very, very interesting that Craig mentioned that, and I love that, Ian, because that is what you're experiencing now, and it's just your time. But what I love, what Craig mentioned, that I just want to bring into my awareness what he said there, because the vulnerabilities, because once you did share it, it was it was torn apart. It was misunderstood. You know what I mean? Really criticized, like deeply criticized. You know, ridiculed, like really deeply judged, and that is a very difficult place to be in.
I was misunderstanding the signals from my heart. But you guys have just put it back on the right track.
Oh my
God. I was seeing the overwhelm as fear, but it's not fear, it's power. So you put me on the right track, back on the right track to my own heart.
Man.
So thank you.
It's I hear that, eh? And I feel that I'm seen for the first time because I've seen me, and because I've seen me and had to go through the dark places, I had to go through the death to be reborn. I know this much, and I did. And it was a very, very hard time. But when you come to the other side of that, there's no question. You do never, ever have to question it. Because it's not about allowing to feel the validation of someone else, because you have the validation of knowing you can step out now. And no matter how it was in the past or what you ever experienced, you're going to experience something that you can never, ever imagine. Because now you're coming from a right heart. When I say right heart, your heart's always been right, but you had to make right with your own heart. That's the confidence of knowing who you are. So I honor that. And I honor everyone on this call.
I think the thing that's made a difference for me is getting to know myself. Now I'm getting to know myself, my heart's opening more. And you guys are really helping with that. So thank you.
When we're judging or feel judged is when we'll close down, shut off. We don't allow the authentic self. When we're unequal, when we grant someone higher authority than us, we aren't authentic. We aren't whole. We aren't in our power. And what we practice, because it's not out there, but what we practice in here is equal.
That's it.
Equal, whole. We practice not judging, which means we practice compassion.
Oh, there's it.
We practice love. We practice allowing. We practice receiving. And that's what happens when we're silent. We can hear what comes up for us. We can release what we can release the breakthroughs. And so I invite everyone to experience it.
Yeah.
It's not like what you expect. It is vulnerable. It is scary, but it's just the resistance that you have put in the way that's keeping you from what you want. And what do you want? You want your genius to be expressed, to be heard, to be released. You want to give the world your gifts, your greatness.
I feel like this is not just releasing stuff from this lifetime. I feel like it's releasing stuff from thousands of lifetimes. So thank you, I can feel it. Thousands of lifetimes where I blocked my own heart because I feel getting hurt. So
Yes.
thank you.
Layer after layer after layer, generation of generations have been blocking, have been afraid, have been judged, pressured, blamed, hidden. And that is what it's hiding is the genius. What's hiding is the greatness. What's hiding is the gifts, the spirit, the energy to give to the world. Why? Because we say no.
That's it.
I can't. I won't. I'm afraid. And structure of society keeps it that way. As we are breaking through, we breaking down those walls. We're coming through when we begin to say yes. Yes, and. Yes, and I can. Yes, and I will. Yes, and what if I could?
That's right.
So that's the challenge.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we just continue to expose our hearts.
And stay in our lane, stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane. Just know that you are just where you need to be, Yeah. And observe what you're observing, because it'll eliminate all conflict. It really will. Yeah. So it's a beautiful place. It's really like, talk about peaceful. I mean, for me, this is peace. This is peace that passes all understanding. Yes. Yeah. And so it's important that you get to say what you need to say, whatever you wanted to say, even if you thought it was possible to say it. But when you do say it, it doesn't matter if whatever receives, that you're coming from a place of expression, of love. And that's all that you need to be, because you're just that seed. Yeah, you're not the savior. You must remember that. You're just a seed. You just plant. And you encourage the water, and you encourage the food and the nourishment and the sunshine. Yeah, but you're not there to save them. You are there to just plant the seed. And when they need shade, they'll come to you. Yeah. Yeah. But it needs to be exposed now. And that is going into the light. That's staying in the light, stay in the sunshine. When I say stay in the sunshine, meaning be the light that you are, that you truly are a light. It's not a makeup thing, yeah. We're not making this up. Hello? Anyone home? We're not making this up. This is the light. And in that silence that we talk about, we allow our higher self to come down that information, that it can express itself, because all it wants is to express itself, because it wants to experience this love with one another, with ourselves, the peace that we can give to each other with understanding, not scolding, not shouting, Become gentle, because you are that gentle. You can be that gentle. And that to me is beautiful, because gentleness is a beautiful thing to have. I love it. I love it when Craig mentioned gentle, be gentle, like a dove, because that's really that's what it is. The precious gentleness. You're precious, you're precious, like just precious.
Not here to judge, we're here to love.
Yeah. But The compassion, as we use the words compassion and gentleness, is that we can give to ourselves now, not asking for others to give it to us. We can give that love and gentleness ourselves. We do not have to be our worst enemy. We do not have to be perfect, because there's no such thing. It's, it's just now coming into the space and just allowing it to say what needs to show up here, because it's speaking all the time. It's speaking all the time.
Why would you want perfect? Then you can't do it any better.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. Isn't it?
It's a limitation, perfect.
Yeah, isn't that true? Isn't that true, hey?
So when you love yourself, you won't need. When you love yourself, I don't know. Just love. I just love you
You're
guys.
on the path of evolution.
Yeah, like I'm loving myself right now.
And tomorrow you'll love yourself even more.
Yeah. And who knows, I maybe have a second cup of coffee and love myself even more.
we all have an inner child that needs nurture.
Amen. There you go.
And I heard on Gaia yesterday that the longest path is the path from your mind to your heart. But when you get there, that's where all the beauty happens.
Wow, that's it.
And you're getting there, Chi.
Oh, thank you, Ian. Yeah.
You want something, man. Amen.
We're all here to hold your hand to walk you home.
Amen.
Thank you for sharing, Gaia, Ian.
Okay. Yeah. I hope the video helped.
Wow, it's a lot of food for the heart. For my heart, yeah. So it opens up and I can heal myself. And thank you for that.
We're from a place of love.
Yeah, thank you. This is so amazing being here with you guys. Wow.
Ah, that's beautiful.
If you weren't meant to be here, you wouldn't. You're meant to be here, Chi.
Absolute.
We're walking each other home.
Yes. Yep. Yes. That's right. Wow.
This is getting better each day.
Yes, and it's getting better. It is going to be better. Trust me, it gets better and better and better and better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes. It's like there's no end to it. Wow, we're expanding our heart.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's really lovely. It's sweet as honey. Ah, it's sweet as honey. Buzzing bees. Going from flower to flower, collecting its pollen. Yeah. To bring it home. That we all can feed on and be satisfied. That's what we're doing here. What a beautiful invitation that is there. That's why never despise small beginnings. Never despise where you are. Never think that you're not where you need to be, because let me tell you, with a heart like that, you don't even know how many people you're changing. And it's not about the changing, it's just making a difference in their lives, that they can wake up and face the day. That's the hope you give to others. And I want to say that I wrote this down, and as I wrote this down, it was just like, yeah, should I share this? Because it's very personal. Very very personal, right? And then I say, well, is it trying to be sort of an impression here that I want to give, or is it something from my real intentions of my heart, or what we're speaking about, what, you know, in general? And my heart is now like little like butterflies. This is when I know I need to just breathe, because I know it's a message. So I have to just allow my body to receive that first before I allow myself to express. Because my body is vibrating right now, very high. And so I have to acknowledge that, because it's very new in a way that I've always been very, very aware of, but never allowed it to come out. Because when it did come out, it was punished. And that is the truth. It's a true story. So I personally want to thank everyone's brave heart. Yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah, it's a warrior, you know. It's a warrior, a true warrior.
I just realized, Nikki, as you were talking, it was a year ago today that I left Oregon. Yeah. Wow, what a year this has been.
Wow.
What an amazing journey.
Amazing.
With all you people.
Yeah. Yeah. All you crazy people.
Yeah.
It takes a crazy to recognize
all
another
you intense, crazy people.
Intense, man. Don't forget the intent.
Yeah. That's a key part.
We purposely like crazy. We intentionally want to be purposely crazy. Because you gotta be. Yeah. You're coming out of a box that you were not even supposed to be in, but it was framed. That was what you came from. That's where you came from. So you have to be that. Who says?
I feel
because
like
you say. What do you say? What do you say?
I feel like me personally, I'm breaking the distortions of what love is.
Is it?
Because in the past me, like the 20-year-old me, used to think sex was love, and I would just have sex with people because I thought if people want sex with me, it means they love me.
Yeah,
so break the distortions of love. Love is from the heart. Love is compassion. Love is care. Love. Breaking the distortions of love.
Beautiful. It's very, very powerful. That was a very powerful statement. Very powerful.
You know, those relational dynamics I was talking about earlier, like creating new relational dynamics. I mean, that's like relating to other people is one thing. But the other thing is creating new relational dynamics with emotions.
Yes.
Like I've radically revised my relationship to pain, for example.
Love it. Yes.
Over the last number of months. And I just realized as Ian was talking that we're actually revising our relationship with love and what love could actually mean.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. That's
it's
right.
a whole new relational thing going on there.
Come on now. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's
that
what
we're
talking
inventing.
About. That's right.
That we're creating.
That we remembering, because that is basic what it all is. It's just a remembering. And so that's what it's showing up now. It's just reminding us as we remind ourselves where we started in this journey, okay? And who was in the journey. This is very powerful to remember where you start and who was in the beginning.
who could hold the capacity, who could hold your energy, who could hold your power, who could hold your interest of knowing that, yeah, you intimidated, you this, you that, this and that, but you allowed it to process through you and say there must be more to that. And now that we come to this place, it's a remembering.
Right.
So you come out all the time, showing up all the time. You show up, naked, because naked is naked. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's the mirror reflection of what we can stand and reflect with, our nakedness, because that's what we are. Everything else is just a program.
Yeah, naked is vulnerable.
Yeah, like seriously, man. Like feel it. Like
everything
deep,
else is a program.
Yeah, everything else is a program. Like penetrating that. Like let it in, deep satisfaction to the max. Yeah, man.
Well, it's like Nikki being her true authentic self has shown me that it's safe for me to be my true authentic self. Being vulnerable is going to show others that it's safe being vulnerable. So it's beautiful. Yeah. Be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Be the light. Show others the way.
Yeah. I'm full on energy right now. I'm like, I think that was Pascal's word, energized. I'm so energized now. It's like, oh my God, all my days, as Joe would say. You see how beautiful that is? All my days. Yeah, Joe, he's not here, but he's here. Because why? That's why. You don't have to be with somebody on a physical level. Emotionally, literally tune into that. You can be with them right here, right now.
I remember when I first met Joe. We went to a cacao event. Joe was there. He was like one of the facilitators there, and he was like doing like rapping and singing. And as he was singing, he kept coming over to me, and he kept looking at my heart, and
It's
at the time I was thinking, why do you keep looking at my heart center? But yeah, he kept coming over to me and singing and looking at my heart.
Amen. Hey, whoa. Now, how's that for a memory?
Yeah, I remember
Talk about a memory.
Thinking, looking at his confidence and thinking, wow, wow.
Wow, right?
Mesmerized by his confidence.
Yeah, right? And he was vulnerable to cry on a session. Men do cry, Men do cry. He cried. And I heard that cry about his boy, about things, about processing, because it's a messy when you're going through it. It's messy.
Well, we all gave him that.
And we all gave him that. Yeah. We let him cry, yeah. We let him cry. It was just an open, beautiful space, yeah.
We gave him the gift of feeling safe enough to do it.
There's it.
It's that safety, feeling safety to cry.
Safety to cry. Yeah, we did.
We gave him that. We gift that to each other in this space.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? We love Joe. We love Joe.
He doesn't live that far from me, actually.
Oh my God, all my days. Why not? Get there. Get there.
About a 2-hour train
ride. Get there
ride.
with a train. Get there with a plane. Get there with a walking bicycle boat. I would be there right now if I was you. Just saying. A little connection with the love revolution. I tell you. It won't get better than that. If you thought it was good when he saw you the first time and he saw your heart, know now how much more he will receive you, if not more. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that's magic. And he also invited you to a meditation when he was going to Spain. And I thought that was really sweet, Even if he didn't need to, it wasn't for you to respond if you could or not, but it was an invitation. It's just like, hey, mate.
Yeah,
It's an invitation, yeah? Just an invitation. That I'm going to Spain. You come join me. Hook you up. Boom. And it doesn't matter if it came or didn't came, but it was an invitation. It was always just coming with an invitation. I love invites. I only work on invites when people invite me to speak. Otherwise, I don't speak. That's the truth. That's what I do. I'm just giving on a personal level. Yeah, I don't look for speaking big or whatever. I get asked to come, and when that happens, I just allow it. I just allow it.
Joe actually gave me the gift of my letter mind as well, because I wanted to join it, but the price tag was like, no, I don't want to join it. The price, and I had a lot of resistance. And I was telling myself I didn't have the money to join when I did, but that resistance, no, I don't have the money. And then because Joe made his own little app where I could have a taster, and then I could see how transformational it was. So that allowed me to join the Chris's one, the main one. But without that, I wouldn't have joined, because I had a lot of resistance to joining. So I'm very grateful to Joe for that. And he gave me the gift of you guys, because he sent me the link for this space. So yeah.
Who was that?
Joe sent me the link for this.
That's right. That's right.
I wouldn't have found you guys otherwise.
Exactly. Oh, wow, this is like, wow. It's just explosion. Like right now, what coming up for me is like, when you have this in your life, keep it close. Treasure it, value it, appreciate it, thankful. And it's magic. This is magic. Because as this unfolds, you unfold. And when you unfold, people see that. And you're not a threat. Yeah. They will see the love. They won't look at you and think anything. They see the love.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Thank you, love. Have a good day. Take care.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Sunshine. Sunshine. Shine your light.
Something's coming up in my heart, so I'm going to say it.
Yes, say it.
Because I'm going to listen to my heart.
Yes, say it.
I don't know. I just want to send Cheese and a child something I love, and tell him that he's seen and that he's loved. And I see you. I love you. And I'm just giving you a shout out. Massive hug.
Man. There's so much love here. Thank you again. Love you back.
Wow, that's beautiful.
All the love I miss in my life. Yeah.
There we go.
I grew up. I was abandoned by all and left to die in the battlefield, and
Yes.
I lost my family early, but now I'm getting it back, thousandfold. It's,
yes.
Really.
You've got soul family now, but
I know that. I feel it in my heart.
Nothing better than this.
I grew up in a dysfunction family, was neglected and all that, and but now I'm getting it all back. It's Wow. Yeah.
And coming from a man, coming from a man, that you get to hear this from another man it's phenomenal, because men need to hear this. They need to know this.
Yeah.
And you're in a
it's been a
safe
long,
place now where you can express. So yeah.
yeah. It's been a
Beautiful
long journey.
invitation.
Yeah, it's been a long journey getting here, but
It's going to be
Yes.
worth it.
yeah, that's worth it. Exactly.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
You
I wouldn't been
survived
here
it.
with, yeah. Yeah,
You
survived
survived it. You have
Now I'm-
survived it. It could have killed you,
it. Yeah.
but you survived it.
But I now I'm thriving.
Now you're
Really,
thriving. There's
my
it.
heart is thriving now. Yeah.
That's
Thank you.
right. Thank you. Oh,
Wow.
beautiful.
Yeah, and you're so thank you for your honesty and yeah. Wow, it's whew.
I'm
Yeah,
just
there's
being
it.
vulnerable and being myself. So I
But
feel
did you
safe to
hear
be
that?
myself.
Did you hear that, Ian? Did you hear what she goes, just like
Yeah,
I
sure.
do. When you go and you feel and you got no words, you go, And you remember when you said to me, Nikki, that's what I like. When you go, this is that, and he went, and it's just suddenly. But it's there. It has always been there. But now he gets to be it.
There's
For you.
There's no word. There's no word for it.
There's no word, man. It's a It's just a It's a climax of orgasmic. It's that's what it is.
I'm shaking inside now.
Oh my God, it's amazing. What's coming up now is beyond and above.
You really made me releasing a lot of
Yes.
pain
Yes.
and oh man.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
And as Ian mentioned about sex, it's very important that we bring that up into this knowing of sex, but there's not enough intimacy.
Yeah.
I did truly believe when I was younger, when I was 18, 20, that sex was love. Intimacy. Intimate with someone and having sex with someone. I truly believed that. So
yes.
The more people want sex with me, the more worthy I am.
It's because you tried to find the love for you, because you knew that you thought the love that you were giving as a sacrifice, because it was a pure sacrifice. There's nothing more sacrificial than to give your body to somebody. Let it be known today. It is a major thing. Be very careful who you give your body to. That's number one. And I'm going to voice that out. Be very careful who comes in.
Sex is sacred.
I think
Yeah,
Ian,
it's
that has
very
something to do with
sacred.
your previous life. Remember that?
Yeah. Yes.
You had a little leftover there.
What is that, Craig? Say that again.
I think that's your previous life, Ian. You had a little leftover from your previous life.
There's it. Bring it home. There's it. The bells
So
ringing.
remember the chorus girl that you were?
Sorry. Oh, when I was a model.
Yes, exactly. That's what she thought. Right?
I'll just say it now so everyone. He wasn't on that call. I went to it was like a past life regression, but the guy that does it, he can see past lives like a movie in his mind. And he told me in a past life in the 1940s, I was a model. I was female and I was really attractive. I was really like stunning, and every man that I met wanted me. I was beautiful. And apparently I became a model in that lifetime, and I became all about my looks because it was my career. I became very looks focused. Because I was this beautiful model. So in this lifetime, I saw what to experience the opposite. So that's why I've experienced a lot of judgment for my appearance, because in that lifetime, I had so much love for the way I looked my soul wanted to experience the opposite. So in this incarnation, I chose to experience a lot of rejection from my parents, so that it would balance out.
That's right.
Just for Chi and Heinz, because they were near Jonas call that call. But yeah.
That's so powerful. That's so powerful. It's so powerful that Craig brought that also up. Yeah, very powerful that you brought that up. Because that was like, wow, that's home for you. But that's what we see now is the beauty, you see? Yeah, you don't, that's it. You just see the beauty of the essence of who you are.
There's bound to be some repeats, right?
Oh, yeah.
The things that you believed before.
Mm-hmm.
So in that lifetime, because I had a lot of sex, I'm not female. So it's carried through.
I love this.
You know, there's always more learning, right?
Yeah, all the time. All
there
the
will
time.
Always be more learning.
There will always be more learning. Yeah.
Thank you for that, Craig. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. That was beautiful. Ooh, my girls and boys, I'm telling you, this was something else. I tell you, it was splendid. And I had this thing of protecting your peace is denying access to people who bring negative into your life. Give yourself the gift of self-love this week. And stay connected. Yeah, stay connected. I'm going to love and leave. Because I have other things to attend to now.
Yeah, me too.
But I want to tell you, whoop, baby, go for the black hole. Go to the black hole. Let's go.
That's my.
Let's go. I
It's
just
a
want to thank
relaxation
everybody.
technique.
Oh, I think it's magnificent. You know, I play pool, hey? I'm a pool player, baby.
Oh, are you really?
I know how to hit the balls, Joel. I know how to hit the ball in. I know how to hit the ball in.
Rack them up,
you
baby.
You and I are going to have a game. We're going to have a game on, baby. We're going to have a game on. We're going to challenge this game. That's a date. Oh, yeah.
I'm coming to New York.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll be ready with that tool, and I will do exactly how you like it. It's going to be a game. It's going to be a game. Trust me on that. Listen, you guys are the best. I love you. I'm going to see you later, baby. This time tomorrow. Okay, bye. Okay, cheers. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Blessings.
Bye, all.
Love